All right, getting unmuted. Got the guided on the YouTube. Awesome YouTube. Look at this live streaming from San Marcos, where it's actually a lot warmer than how it looks in the picture right here. In the background picture here, we have these snowy mountaintops. And you know what? All over the country, if you go out and look at some of the mountains, you might see some snowy mountaintops. Now, these are really peaky mountains. This must be in Colorado. But again, we got the tent right here behind me. It looks like I'm having a cold weather camping trip. And you know, it's winter time. It's going to be it's a cold time of year. And let's see how the camera does with I'm wearing a green shirt. If you can't see the screen right now, we are really testing out the capacities on these cameras because I'm wearing a green shirt and I'm in front of the green screen. And so far, so good. I'm not just a floating head, but that could happen at any moment now. So also remember, everybody, when we're doing the workout today, we're also going to be doing a workout to go along with the TrueFit app. So we're going to have the app pulled up and we're going to bring up our workouts here. And the workout at the top there is the creative and adaptive workout. Let's check that one out for today. It's 4 exercises, and these are going to be the 4, the body circles, another group of body circles, different style, horizontal bar, and the agility memory square. We're going to actually do that with objects, and we're going to do a memory game. I'm going to have you challenge me with my memory and getting some objects going too. So if you don't have the app yet, download it right now. You could do it right now. You're on a device, which means you could download the app and you can get it, TrueFit Adaptive Fitness, and you can see today's workout on there and maybe share it or try it again later on. Let's have a sip of water, check in with our co-host Carrie, and see if she has someone selected for the intro breathing motto.
No, we don't.
Do you want to do it, Carrie? You want to kick us off?
Sure.
She's one of those leaders where she can step up at any time. And I lost my focus here. I've lost all my concentration. There it is. It's back. All right, Carrie, go ahead and take it away whenever you are ready.
Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. Breathe in your power so you can reach your holiday goal first.
Nice job. I like that. Again, getting in the holiday goals. And everybody, when we're thinking about holiday goals, we're really thinking about 2 big things, right? Number 1, are we eating healthy and not eating too much? And number 2, are we being active and not relaxing too much? Those are the 2 big holiday things that get people. They have a lot of meals and a lot of sweets and a lot of treats. And the next thing you know, they're not feeling so great. And also, if we're not being active and moving around, I mean, you're here doing the workout right now. So, you know, that's good. And we're going to be working out all through the holidays. So you're always going to have your workouts here that you can do. But if you stop doing workouts, a lot of people find that it's harder to get going again if you take a break. And that's why with these workouts, we rarely do take a break. We keep going because we want to keep that momentum going. We want to keep our neck warmed up. We want to keep our shoulders and our arms and our torso and our core and our legs and our hips. We want to keep that always strong and ready to go. And that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and drink some water. Remember, it's the most important thing we can do next to breathing. Got to breathe, got to drink water. I'm sitting here in front of the snowy background, but let's go ahead and take a look at this background. I'm going to be moving my head all around. And again, I'm thinking about my chin movements. I'm going to get a little closer too. I think that might help our cause here. If I'm a little bit closer, it might not get as blurry. But again, I could disappear because I'm wearing a green shirt. Wow, it's amazing. I'm going to start with just side to side. Here we go, everybody. Workout has begun. We did the breathing motto. That kicked it off. And now I'm going to be going and moving my chin over here to my shoulder. So I got my chin going over to my shoulder, feeling things in my neck kind of starting to now get loosened up, get pulled on. Muscles are going to be getting engaged. And remember, what can we do while we're moving around and exercising? We can also breathe. Take a deep breath, move my head over to this side, and exhale over here. Now I'm going to take a deep breath over here. Turn my head over to this side and exhale. Wait, I'm going to do that again. Here we go. Inhale. Turning my head over this way. Exhale. Let's go one more time. Inhale. My head over to this side and exhale. All right, let's keep our head over here. You can see you might have looked back straight, but that's okay. I didn't. I kept my head over here to the shoulder, and now I'm just going to bring it down and up over on this side. And I'm doing about maybe 3 seconds going 1, 2, 3, and I'm on the right side. Now we're going down again. 1, 2, 3, up on the left side, bringing it down again. 1, 2, 3. Got our chin up, bringing it down. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this 2 more times, each direction. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and back around again. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's go ahead and go with the down and the up. Remember, when we're going up, you're going to see me sometimes looking like straight up at this mountain up at the sky up here. But you could also think about just bringing your head back up to that natural neutral position. So we might bring our chin down here and working out these muscles in the back of our neck. But then when we go up, maybe we just go right here, kind of a nice level position. What we want to do is make sure that we're keeping everything nice and centered. All right. So we're not doing the giraffe head neck. We're just going to keep this nice and centered. We're going to keep our chin in a good spot. I'm going to be trying to sit up straight. If you're standing up, stand up nice and tall. And then we're going to bring that head down. We're going to try to bend it right here. Flex it right there. Then I'm going to bring my head back up. 1, and then down. And then up. 2, and then down. Nice and smooth. Bringing it up. And down. Bringing it up. And down. Let's go one more, going up and up. Let's hold it. 3, 2, 1, and then down. 3, 2, 1. All right. Now, because I'm already in this position, I'm going to do the giraffe head turtleneck next. Now, we saw again the preview of that, where we're trying to work out our head with that forward extension. And then we're going to bring our chin back, and we're going to be taking our chin and trying also to stay tall. So we have two jobs to do on this one. So first one is get tall. That's the first job. The second, you got 3 jobs. Get tall, stay tall, move your neck. That's what we got to do. Get tall. All right. Staying tall. Okay. And then moving my neck. Giraffe head. Turtleneck. Giraffe head. Turtleneck. Bringing it back. Giraffe head. Reaching my neck out over my legs, over my quadriceps. Bringing it back. Bringing my chin back. I'm trying to put my chin kind of over my chest. Giraffe head. Bringing it out. And you can see I'm also dealing with the upper body wanting to move. It wants to go forward. You have to concentrate. One more time, giraffe head. You have to concentrate on this one. Turtle head. Let's hold it. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Woo. I feel that all around my shoulders, all around my neck. And again, I feel like these muscles are getting warmed up. I feel like they're getting ready for a workout. Let's do one more for our neck. And again, you already know what it is. It's going to be the ear lift. I'll tell you what's going to be neat, though. In 2023, we're holding our ear up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And then we'll bring it back to the middle and switch. In 2023, we're going to create a whole bunch of warm-ups. And I'm going to let you all choose which warm-ups we do. So we're going to have new warm-ups. We're going to create them. We're going to have them on the app. And then we're going to make it to where the audience can choose which warm-up we want to do. So we might have a warm-up like the one we're doing right now. We might have a warm-up where we're using an object like a hula hoop or a stick or a ball. We might have a warm-up that's all body weight. We might even have a warm-up that you designed, that you're like, you know what? I like my warm-up, and you create it on the app and you share that warm-up. And now we're doing your workout that you designed. We're doing it here in the studio for everybody to learn about. So I got the shoulder going down. I got the ear going up. I've done about 5 of these, just going right into the middle, going right up again with the other ear on the other side. This is my right ear up. It looks like I'm tilting my head, but I'm not. I'm just kind of lifting it up, bringing this shoulder down, bring it back into the neutral, the natural position. And then again, I'm lifting the ear up and I'm bringing my shoulder down. Here we go. Ear lift up in the air. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's have a sip of water, everybody. I can tell you right now, all the way from here, from like my upper body. All right. So the top part of my chest, my shoulders, my neck, all the way up into here, I can feel some activity. I feel like I have some movement there. I feel like I have some awareness there, and having that awareness is important. All right. So my question to Nick, I almost gave it away earlier before the show. We were chit-chatting. But Nick, do you know how many workouts? Now, this is a combination of exercise. How many workouts there are on the TrueFit Adaptive Fitness app as of right now? Do you know how many there are, Nick? Nick's got the shoulders. He's saying, I don't know. And remember, when you raise your shoulders, you're doing the trapezius lift. You got your trapezius lifting and it's bringing up the whole upper body. Well, I know Nick's doing the trapezius lift and doing the, I don't know, but I'll tell you what, I know. I did the counting earlier. And I even went ahead and I numbered all the workouts. And today we are going to be doing workout number, I believe it's 67. Workout number 67. Can you believe that? It is incredible. Let's bring those shoulders down, bringing them up, using the trapezius. So again, you got your deltoids moving, your shoulder blades moving, your pecs are moving. Your arms are along for the ride. They're just kind of going up. Let's hold it up. Let's give it a good hold. We're going to hold it up, and then we're going to do an armpit squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Let's bring our arms down, relax for a second, and then now squeeze the armpits. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Maybe move them around in the top position. A little bit of shoulder movement up in the top position. All right, bring them down and squeeze again. Let's give them a squeeze. Go 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do some shoulder circles. So we're moving them around. You can go forwards or you can go backwards. And you could also, if you wanted to, you could do like one side, then the other side. One side, then the other side. Both together, both forwards, both backwards. Now squeeze. Here we go. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Let's move them again. Here we go. Moving again. Moving. I'm going up and down like a swing set, side to side. Forward, backward, moving them all around and squeeze, 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 squeezing my arms against my sides. 3, 2, 1, relax. And you're going to feel like, wow, my arms feel lighter. They feel like, whoo, they just kind of like, they're right there. They're ready to go. And that's because you've now woken up the muscles from your neck. You said, hey, let's go muscles. Time to wake up. We got our muscles in our shoulder waking up. Our armpit, super important area of our body. This whole area is getting woken up. Let's keep that momentum going and let's go ahead and do some elbow movements. Let's start with backwards and forwards. And if you can, I want you to go backwards and try to almost like you're going to try to touch your elbows together. You won't be able to, but imagine that you are. You're trying to bring them together. And then in front, if you can, try to bring them together. So we're going back with a tap, front with a tap, back, and then forward. And again, we can just bring them back nice and easy, or you can even bring them just down to your side too. I'm in a cafeteria chair right here. I don't have too much of a backrest, so I'm able to move my arms back. But you might have a backrest right there, and if that's okay, bring them back. And then I want you to do this. Push into the backrest a little bit. Push with your arm. You're going to preload that muscle, all right? Push, and then watch. It's just going to float right up. But if you push into something, or you just give it that effort, you're going to notice that it's just like anything that stretches and contracts like that, it's going to have an opposite reaction. Here we go, bringing them up, touching my elbows, bringing them back, bringing them up, tap and back. And we're going to do 2 more, and then we're going to go chicken wing to the side, but we're still going to try to do a tap. All right, so I'm going to bring them up to the side, tap in front. So we're making like the letter V. Up like this is like the letter T, an elbow T, and then down. Bringing them together, up, down, up. And if this is tough to bring the elbows together, what you might be able to do is bring the arms together. So my arms are together at the wrist. That's okay. And then bringing them up. Arms are apart now. Elbows are up. arms are together, up, and either the elbow tap, up, or maybe bringing the arms together. Up, let's do 2 more of these. And we're working out the trapezius still. The deltoids now, they're getting a lot of work too. Let's go ahead and let our arms relax. We're going to keep it going with the arms, but let's jump to the core. We're going to come back to the arms. We're going to go core, arms, core, arms. We're going to do kind of working like that. And we're going to work out our lower body too. All right. Sip of water. If you didn't hear me, I didn't think I said it, but I just took a sip. So if you ever see me take a sip of water, or if you yourself, if you ever want to take a break, have a sip of water. If you want to take a break and watch the exercises so that you can do them later on, that's always okay. We never want you to think that you can't have a break if you need one. All right. So we're going to go to our core and let's do a core movement exercise. Let's go ahead and move our core around. And what I'm thinking is about the ball of energy. I'm thinking about the ball of energy, and I'm thinking about, I'm going to get my ball. I'm going to decide how big of it is. So I'm like an accordion. Go ahead and maybe take that ball of energy and grow it into a great big ball, and then kind of smash it into like a little tiny ball, and then grow it. Maybe it's like an accordion. Who's ever had an accordion before and played with an accordion? You're kind of stretching the accordion, and then you're bringing it together. And then again, we're stretching our core and we're bringing it together. All right. So just like an accordion, our core can stretch and then it can come together and it can stretch. And if I go back here, like it's a great big humongous ball of energy, and then I bring it back together again, I'm taking my core and I'm extending these muscles out with my limbs. I got the ball of energy and I'm bringing it together. So let's try that move. So let's make a great big ball of energy. We're going to go on one side with it, bring it all the way to the other side, and then bring it together. Nice. Open it up again, make it a great big accordion ball of energy, go around over your head, over back in the front, and then bring it back together. I got it right here. Showing you. Can you see it? It's right in there. It's transparent, but it is there. Let's make it real big again. I'm going to bring it all the way over to this side over here. So I kind of have a teacup going on, but I'm holding it. You can see, you can tell it's right here. And now I'm just going to go rainbow all the way up over my head. I'm going to rainbow the ball of energy all the way from one side to the other. I got the ball of energy on this side now. I'm holding it up. It's as big as the mountain. I'm going to bring it back over here to the other side, bringing it back over here, bringing it back over here, putting it on this mountain. And now I'm going to shrink it down, shrinking it down. I'm going to stretch it out and then shrink it down. I'm on one side of my body, though. So I got my arms over here, stretching, shrinking, stretching, shrinking. Don't pop it though. Stretch it, shrink it, bring it across the front, bring it to the other side. Do the same thing. Stretch it, shrink it down like an alligator. Here we go. Stretch it, shrink it down, stretch it, shrink it down, bringing it to the front. You're going to feel all the muscles in your body moving right now. And now let's do the side to side with our little bit of the twist. This is one of my favorites. Bring it over here to one side, flip it over, bring it over here to the other side, flip it over, bringing it over, flip, bringing it over, flip. Bring it over, flip. Maybe make it smaller each time you flip it. Flip it. I got a real tiny now. I'm just holding it in my hands like a little peanut in my hands. There we go. Like a little ant. All right. Now I'm going to make it bigger again. I'm going to open it up a little bit bigger each time. A little bit bigger as I go. A little bit bigger now. You can see it's looking bigger. Here we go. Here we go. Getting bigger. Here we go. Moving it all the way. I got to hold it up too, because as it gets bigger, it gets heavier. It gets tougher to hold on to. Oh my gosh. Look at this. It's incredible. This is about almost as big as a ball of energy I can do. I'm going to hold it up as big as I can. This is the biggest ball of energy that I can hold on to. Oh my gosh. It's heavy. It's heavy. I'm going to shrink it down. Let's take a break. Good job. Nice. I saw some big time movements. I can see the screen and you can tell when I'm looking at you, because this is me looking at the camera. This is me looking at you. And there's a big difference. I saw some people, they were all the way. It looked like you had like a boulder from a mountain and you were holding it up. And that's great because it's going to get all these muscles, it's going to get them working together, get them fired up. Let's have a sip of water and we're going to go ahead and work out our arms just a little bit more. All right. With the next exercise, whoa, what happened to the focus? It's the green screen. That's what does it to us. So I got to get real close. And then I got to back on up. Oh, see, it worked. There's the trick. The camera, it just wants to be closer to me. All right, with this next exercise, we are going to combine in the biceps and the triceps and the deltoids. And we might let's do it. Let's bring the wrists involved too. So let's get this going. So first exercise, you can do this with 2 sides or 1 side. We're going to go bicep curl. All right, we're going to go overhead press. We're going to go tricep extension, up, down. We're going to bring our arms right here. We're going to bring our arms then out to the side. We're going to make the T. Then let's go small circle with the wrists, big circle with the arms, and then bring it back in and back down. So we're going to go up, up, down. There we go, going up. We're going to go out. We're going to do a small circle. And then we do a great big circle. Bring it right back in. Here we go. Down and up. Up with the bicep curl. This is the overhead press. This is the tricep extension. Bringing them back down to our chest, going out to a T. Small circle wrists, big circle with the arms. And you can do a couple. You can do 1 or 2. And then we bring the hands back in and do a squeeze. I saw somebody did it on there, and I'm like, that's a great idea. And doing the squeeze. I think it was Nick. All right, bringing our arms down. Here we go. So we got bicep curl, overhead press, tricep extension, back down, out, doing the circle with the wrists, doing the circles with the arms, squeeze the arms against your body, and relax. Let's go one more time. This is something I bet Nick was thinking of these exact same exercises, and me and Nick, we were in mind reader mode. Trainers sometimes do that. When you're a trainer, you sometimes know what another trainer's thinking. And this seems like something Nick would have come up with. You could do this with weights too. If you had some weights, you could do these with weights. You could use cans of soup. We learned that from our friend Ben. All right, here we go. So we're going to go up, up, down and up, down and out, circle, circle, and squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice. Wasn't that cool? We got in the elbow action. We got our wrist action in. We got in more action for the deltoid, for the armpit. This has been a great warm-up so far. We're cruising along. Have a sip of water if you need to. I'm going to stand up for the next exercise, but you can continue to do this if you want to do this sitting down. The next exercise is going to be the swing. So with the swing, remember, we have arm swings across the body, arm swings to the side of the body, and you might be able to also do a leg swing, which is going to be here. I'm holding on to the chair and I'm kind of swinging my arm, and I'm going to swing my arm and my leg. I'm going to do about maybe 10 or 15 on each side. So I just got my leg swinging. I got my arm swinging. And with the swings, this is all about being relaxed with your muscles, but still creating that movement. So you're still going to have some movement happening, even though we say relaxed. Let's do about 1 or 2 more. 1 and 2. Now the chair, remember, the chair is going to help you out if you're standing up and you're thinking, well, I want to be able to relax with my balance. I just want to focus on the swinging. The chair is going to help me out with that. Now, if you're in a seated position and you're feeling like, you might feel like swinging one arm at a time, you get a better swing. You might feel like swinging both arms together, you get a better swing. I want you to do the one that feels the best for you, that feels the most relaxed. Sometimes you can do maybe across the body swing, and that's going to feel really relaxing. Then that's what you want to do. I'm going to do about 3 more, and I got my leg just kind of relaxing, swinging. And there we go. All right, now the next one we're going to do, it's going to be kind of similar. If we're sitting down, what we're going to work on is a lateral arm raise. Now this is a strict move. All right, this is about, and you're going to see that arm is just going to be coming up and down. If we're standing up, we might try to do a lateral leg move. Okay, and you can also do both. So you could try both. So I'm trying to lift my leg over here to the side. I'm holding on to the chair. And so I'm going to do about 10 of these. And now if you have an armrest, I would go in and bring that elbow up. Because again, we're still trying to work on our shoulder and our obliques, our core. All of our abdominal muscles are getting involved when we do this. And if we're standing up, you're going to feel that in your glutes. the side of your leg. Let's do one more. It's like half a snowflake. It's kind of what it is. It's kind of like you're trying to make a human snowflake. So I'm reaching out with my arm. I'm reaching out with my leg. And this can be a tough exercise, and you can bring it up just a little bit, but this is going to get those glutes fired up. And if we're sitting down, again, it's going to be working our arm. It's going to be working our obliques, our deltoid. And you can see I don't really have to even hold on to the chair too much, just enough. Let's do one more and relax. All right, if you were standing up, you're going to be feeling it right in here in your glutes, and that's a good thing. Our body, remember, we do a lot of forward and backward movement, but when we're doing that side movement, our body is looking for that stuff and rotation, big time on rotation. Let's get an official time check because my watch says 11:22. I do not believe my watch. My watch has never been right. And what do we got? Nothing? No time check? All right, it's coming in. All right, time check's coming in. Let's get another exercise going. There it is. Everybody's muted. It's just me. I feel like Ron Burgundy right now.
11:26.
Ooh, nice. 26. All right, so that gives me an idea. 4 minutes slow, my watch is. Let's go ahead and do another exercise for our abdominal muscles. And let's work on a squeeze. And then let's also work on an extension. So let's do the combinations of both. And
We missed one.
We missed one what?
Exercise.
Which one is that you want to do?
Our hands and wrists.
Focus on the hands and wrists? Okay. Let's do that one first, and then we'll go and we'll do the abdominal. Do you think we could combine those two? Can we do hands and wrists while we squeeze our abdominal? Let's try it, everybody. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. And you don't have to squeeze as hard as you normally would. I want you to give just like a 10% squeeze, 20% squeeze in the abdominals. I'm going to squeeze and then I'm going to try to lock it in. And 3, 2, 1, squeeze. And now let's go ahead and do some up and down wrists. So we're engaging two parts of our body. I don't know about you right now, but I am squeezing my abdominals. I'm giving them a little squeeze. I'm also doing my wrist movements because this is an exercise. I'm going side to side now. This is an exercise that hopefully we can put the focus on both of the requirements. So the squeeze is a little different than the movement of the wrist. And the wrist is, again, something that is a lot of repetition. We're doing a lot of reps. I'm doing circles now. I'm still just doing the one squeeze. So I'm I'm not focusing as much on the squeeze.
Karen says this is a good change.
I love it. Yes. Nice, Karen. Thank you. I like this squeeze move. I'm thinking 10 more seconds. And how about this free wrist movement? Do whatever kind of wrist movement you can possibly want to do. And then focus on the squeeze, though. Focus a little more on the squeeze. And then just let your wrist do whatever it is that you want them to do. And we got 5, 4. Keep the squeeze going. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Wow, right? I feel like that was a minute. If you're on YouTube, you can find out. You can actually figure out how long was that if you're watching this on YouTube. I feel like that was a minute-long squeeze of the abdominals. And then at the same time, a minute of wrist mobilization. Remember, it's something we want to think about because in life, when we're doing activities, and for me, this is a lot every day when I'm holding my baby girl. When I want to hold her and when I want to maybe pick her up, I got to use muscles. And those muscles, they have to be their very best and they have to work with the team. They can't just be one muscle by itself. That's not enough for her. She needs the whole team of muscles. So you got to think about it too, where you're going to be doing exercises that are going to engage your core to give you a foundation. And then you're going to be using your upper body and it's going to be on top of that strong foundation. It's going to make you strong. And if it's something you might be holding my baby girl one day, you might be looking right at her and you're going to be like, oh, I want my muscles to be firing up. Let's have a sip of water and then let's get ready for, there we go, back into focus. let's take a look at the app. Let's go ahead and take a look at the app. A couple of these exercises are warm-up-y exercises, and there might be a few other warm-up exercises that we want to do, and we can get them in maybe just a little bit. And if Nick gets on with some leadership, I know he always likes to get in some of the warm-ups too, but I'm going to leave a couple of those out there, and we'll see if they get picked up. If not, we'll get them on Friday. So with this next exercise, this is going to be the body circle. This is where we're going to be passing the object around our body. And I'm going to be doing this maybe with a bouncy ball, maybe a sandbag. You can do this with anything. So what I want you to think about is, what can I do this exercise with? Think that to yourself right now. Maybe look around and see, what do you see that's going to give you that opportunity to pass something around your body? And I'm going to use this towel. I got an exercise towel that's right here, and I'm going to use that. And so what we're going to do here, and you can see in the picture, it shows just passing around behind his back. That's our friend Michael right there. And Shantae and Miguel, they're doing the pass around, and we got a video of Nick doing the pass around if you want to see that. But what I'm going to do for this exercise, I'm going to do this one standing up. If I was sitting down with this one, I might have to pass it behind the chair, or I might be able to pass it still behind my back, or that might not be an option. If that's not an option, I would try to bring it back and maybe try to tap the towel onto kind of like your back right in here. So what I'm going to do is kind of similar to Byron's flow, but it won't be as elaborate as Byron's flow. So I'm going to start with just going around behind my back with the towel. So I got the towel here, and I'm going around, bringing it behind my back for the first exercise of this combo. Now, the next one's going to be up around my head. So with this one, with the towel, I can actually kind of put it up here. And so when I bring actually, I want to bring it this way. I can do both. I was going to show you one and the other. So with this one, you can kind of grab it and bring it around to where I'm actually going to reach with the towel, or I can reach this way and bring it around. I like them both because, again, they get the mobility out of my shoulders. But just imagine, you might be doing this with your imagination, and you might be thinking, well, I'm still getting that movement out of my shoulders and my arms. So now let's try to go around the back, and then around the head, and then around the back, and then around the head. So I kind of have my order here where I'm just kind of staying in a pattern, bringing it around my back, bringing it around my neck. There we go. And so working on my fingertips, working on, again, trying to keep my body kind of still. Also, I don't want to be, I'm not wiggling around too much. I'm pretty straight. And now let's try maybe going down behind my knees. Now, if I'm sitting down, remember, I like the one where we're going up over our arm. That's another great move where you can bring it, and then you can grab it, do a hand exchange, bring it, grab it over the top. But you got to be quick with this one, because you're going to see you're going to let go, and then you're going to grab it real quick on the other side and then bringing it in. If I'm standing up right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go behind my knees. So again, I'm squatting down. I'm going to pass it around, go behind my knees, squat down, pass it around. And you can already see what wants to happen next, right? We want to go behind our back. So let's try it out. Let's go behind the back. Well, now we're still going up. Let's go around our head. Let's take it all the way back down around our back, down around our knees. Let's keep it going. This one we call the tornado. Going all the way around our body, all the way around the world, as we say on the app. Maybe I can do a couple times around my knees, a couple times around my back, a couple times around my head, bringing it around. And I'm just using an exercise towel. And what I want to make sure I'm trying to do is try not to drop it. I'm trying to get a good handoff each time. So when I pass it from one hand to the other, I got a good hold of it. And even if I get blurry, I want to stay focused on the move. All right. 3, 2, and 1. Now remember, you can do this with a lot of different things. You could use like a bouncy ball. You could use a weight. I have a basketball here. I could have done that with the basketball, passing the basketball around, passing it around my head, passing it around my legs, getting blurry. Same thing with the sandbag. Look, I dropped the basketball. Sandbag again too, passing the sandbag around, passing it over to the side. This gives a little bit of weight to it. You know, this is 4 pounds. This is what Byron uses. That can be some tough stuff. So think about doing those exercises where we're working on passing the body around, and think about all the different things you can use to do that activity. Let's see what's next. Next up is the body weight, the body circle. So you can see, look, me and Nick, it looks like we're getting low under a line. There's Byron and Anthony. They're moving around, moving and grooving right there too. So, you know, what I want to see is I want to do the getting low exercise, but I want to create a challenge. So remember, when we're getting low, we're trying to lower down our body and trying to get down like we're trying to get underneath something. You know, for me here, it looks like I'm trying to get underneath the snow of these trees. But I want to try something fun. I'm going to give myself a challenge, and I'm going to get the pendulum, and I'm going to send the pendulum flying, and I'm going to try to get down low under the pendulum. Let's see if we can do that. And remember, I like creating that sense of urgency in an exercise. So with the pendulum ball, remember, we just have a ball hanging from a rope that's attached to these tripods, like kind of like you take a picture. So when the ball swings up, I want to try to go under, maybe when the ball comes up this way. So the ball comes up and I go under that. Wow, that was pretty neat. I've never even done that before. I just thought is, let's try it again. So I'm going to swing the ball, wait for it to come up, try to get under it, try to get under it again, and then I'm going to give it a tap. So you could be doing this with your imagination, or you could be doing this with if you had something where a partner was like swinging a pool noodle, you could try to get under it. What I want you to try to do is, like me, let's make a quick low move, making that body circle, getting low. So here we go. We got the ball swinging. Oh, it got me on the head. Here we go. There's one for the ball. Oh, I got underneath that one, and I got underneath two. I got 2 for me. I'm trying to get to 10. Oh, I got me again. There's 2 for the ball. So it's 2 and 2. All right, I got under that. Now the ball's getting sideways. I got 4. All right. Swinging it up, getting down low. 5. Swinging it up, getting down low. 6. Ooh, I use my hand on the ground, doing the ground touch. That's a great move for the ground touch right there. I'm going to try that out again. Ball goes down. Here I go. Down to the ground, back up. Down to the ground, back up. I think I'm at 7. 8, 9. One more. Let's see if I can get it. Trying to get the ball to swing. If it doesn't swing straight, you can grab it, hold it again. Ben knows you just grab that ball right out of the air, and I made it. Neat. So again, everybody, that body circle, remember, you can do that. You can do that just with nothing. You can do that body circle where you're getting down low and moving around. You could even, if you wanted to, you can kind of put your hands on your knees and move around. And if you're sitting down, I like it with the pendulum. If you were sitting down and you had a pendulum and you had that set up like in a doorway, that could be real neat, because then you have the ball, it's coming right at you. And instead of moving away from it, you're actually moving towards it. So
and
you move.
John,
and
I remember you showed that this time last year too.
The pendulum?
Door. Yeah.
Oh, with doing it in the door.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great way to set up a nice pendulum. I like it in the door because you have the door frame. It kind of keeps the ball swinging nice and straight, and everything from doing like taps with your hand, catches, hits with the sandbag. Again, we just saw right there doing the low circle underneath the ball. That's some creative stuff. That's what today's workout was all about on the app. It's about the creativeness that you can have into a workout. Let's see what else we had on here. Horizontal bar. So this is the push-up where we're using the horizontal bar. And look at that. The grass is turning different colors. That's all right. So with this one, we got some options. So I'm going to probably move my camera over here. But with this one, I want you to think about if you had a table or a countertop, we could do the push-ups on the table or the countertop. You can also do the push-ups against the wall, and even in the corner of a wall. So that's what I'm going to show you here real quick. Let's go ahead and move this over there so you can see we got the corner right here. And so if you're able to position yourself where you have a corner, you can have your body in here and you can lean in and push away. So I can push away. I could also do it if I don't have a corner up against a flat wall, and I could lean in. Now, of course, I got a hat on, so I could take it to where my hat touches the wall and then I push off just like that. And I'm just pushing away. I got my hands on the wall. I'm leaning in. My body weight's leaning on the wall. And if my hands weren't here, I'd fall right on my face. And my brain will understand that, and it'll fire up muscles to help me out. So wall press, I want to make it interesting. I'm going to stand on one foot right here, and I'm going to do a couple push-ups off the wall just like this, while I have one foot up in the air, just for a little challenge. Now, you could be doing push-ups off your desk. You could be doing push-ups off your knees. You could be doing push-ups on the ground. What I like about the wall is look at what I'm doing here. And you can do this. So you can lean onto the wall and give it a little push. Lean onto the wall, and look, my hands now are getting lower. I'm moving my hands pointed to the outside. My hands are pointing down. So because it's not too difficult. It's not too hard for me. If I was on the floor, this would be impossible to move my hands like this. Some people can do it, but it's tough. But when you're up here, you can do things like this to where, yeah, put my hands wide. If I was in the corner here too, I could even get a little stretch my shoulder, stretch my back a little bit, stretch in here. And again, we're just using our body weight. We're kind of leaning forward and just having a nice, easy time. But I can feel a lot of good activity happen in my shoulders, in my deltoids, in my pecs. So again, think about that. When again, a countertop, a desk that's not going to move, or even if you wanted to get on the ground and do your push-ups. I know Nick, he likes to get on the ground and do push-ups. And again, you can do those push-ups. You have options there too, because you can do your push-ups with your feet on the ground. You can do push-ups with your knees on the ground. You can do push-ups with your knees on like a pillow or something where your knees are up higher. You can do push-ups to where you're on your knees, but then your hands are up higher. Like maybe your hands are on like some yoga blocks. There's a lot of different ways we can do the push move. And that's what fitness is all about, is getting all the moves down, pushing and pulling and stabilizing and shifting weight from side to side and having cardiovascular strength, all these things. Remember, they all combine up to give you what we call, in one word, we call it fitness. But it's really a lot of different components that make up fitness. And that's what we're all working on. Let's see, we got one more on here, and then we'll have time maybe for a leader or two. Let's see what we have. Oop, I accidentally closed the app. Let me open it back up. There we go. In 5, 4, oh, faster than that. There we go. It's already open. And the last exercise was the memory game. So with this exercise, agility square memory game, we're not going to be using the agility squares because they're still down at the Gerber Center. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a memory game using some color objects. And let's go ahead and move over here into the studio. Look at that, flipping green, going from green to the back to the mountain. So here we have a purple bag. And now for our co-host, go ahead and pay attention to what colors we're going to have out here, because you're going to be giving me the combination of what to hit. We're going to call the basketball brown. We're going to call it, because it's kind of more of a brown than it is orange. And so we got a brown basketball, and we're going to have an orange cone. We got a purple bag. So we got a red bag here. And now if you're Carrie or if you're Ben right now, if you're thinking, I'm going to get them with a good combination, start thinking about the color, the combination that you might want to do. Here's that towel for a blue. And so everybody, what I've done here is I've set up a bunch of different colors all around me. I got orange, green, red, purple, brown, and blue. And now you can do this at home. You can set up anything around you, and you can just put it, just a little bit around your body. And Ben, go ahead and give me 4 or 5 colors.
Orange, green, red, brown, and purple.
Okay, I got to remember that. So I'm going to go orange, green, red, brown, and purple. Was that right?
Yep. Carrie, what do you got?
I'm going to try it now with my hand tap, if I can remember. So I'm going to go orange, green, red. I got it. Brown and purple. Nice. All right, Carrie, go ahead and give me one.
Brown, red, orange, purple.
One more.
Blue.
All right. And I'm going to move around a little bit. I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to forget. I'm going to do some jump up and downs. All right. Let's see if I remember it. Brown, red. Oh, oop, I'm trying to lose my balance there. Orange, purple, blue. That was with the feet. Was that right?
Yes.
Nice. I'm going to try it now with my hand, with my left hand. So here we go. So I got to go brown, red, orange, purple, blue, right?
Yes.
Nice. Now, another way you can do this is if you had like a baton. So if I was sitting down and I was doing this exercise, I might want to do this from a seated position. And so again, I'm going to set the objects out here, maybe put one out there, put one out here, put the brown one here. I got the blue over here. I got the orange over here, and I got the red back there behind me. Now in the seated position, what I want to do is try to maybe touch it with the baton stick. So now let's see if I can remember Carrie's color combinations after all that instruction. So I think it was brown, red, orange, purple, blue. Was that right?
No.
Oh, what was it?
Brown,
Brown,
purple,
purple,
red,
red,
green,
green.
orange, and blue.
Or is that a new one?
No.
That was the same one?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a brand new one. Let's see if I can get it. This is why it's called the memory game, everybody. Because if you're working with a friend or if you're working with some staff and you're thinking, I want to come up with a fun exercise game, maybe you do it with a baton, maybe you do it with your hand or your foot. Find some different colored objects.
Okay, John, I got one.
All right, what is it?
Red, purple, green, orange, and blue.
All right. So with the stick again, I'm going to go one side only. Red, purple, green. Ooh, baton spin, orange, and blue. Right?
That's correct.
Nice. Carrie, give me one more.
John, put a hand weight on it.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
This
This is the creativity that we were talking about. So I have a sand weight here. This is the weight for the wrist.
Nick has one after me. Okay, Nick?
All right, nice. This is the kind of creative stuff that we're talking about. So here we go. We're going to get the weight to stay on there. There we go. I think it'll stay on if I'm careful. All right. Oh, that's heavy. Look at that. That really wants to. That's heavy. All right. So this is what we're talking about. We got a weight on the end of a stick. And what's the color?
Red, orange, green, blue, purple.
All right, here we go. So I got red, orange, blue, green, and purple. Was that right?
Yes.
Nice. And that was tough. Again, having the weight, look at that. It wants to fall down and then you got to lift it back up. So again, great idea. Nick, go ahead. Give me what's your color. If you want to try 6, I'm willing to accept that challenge. This is the memory game, everybody. You can do it with anything.
We have red, purple, green, blue, orange, and orange.
All right, here we go. Red, purple, green, blue, orange, and orange, right?
Yep.
Nice. I like that double orange, Nick. That was cool. And again, if you're playing this game with somebody, you can do stuff like that. You could go orange, blue, red, green, purple, and see how many colors combinations you can remember. And I think I'm going to tell you right now, I think the record that I've seen is 8. So if you think that you can get something like that, if you think you can maybe get 5, 6, 7, 8, I want you to try to get a video of that and send that in, and we'll watch it on the Fitness Social. Let's see if we can have a True Fit record of the most color combinations remembered in a memory game exercise. That's a pretty neat challenge for the month. Let's go ahead and have a sip of water, everybody. I'm going to move back over here to the mountains, and let's see if we have time maybe to bring up a team leader and have a couple exercises that they choose. But again, great job. If you're on the app, you can check off workout number 67, the memory game, and friends. And friends. The memory game, we had the body weight circles. All right, we had the around the body with the towel, moving it around our body.
It's
And have a-
11:50.
Okay, so we got about 10 minutes, everybody. Let's go ahead and see. We're going to let Carrie make a decision on leadership. If we have some leaders on here who want to go, and, you know, sometimes we'll have leadership on Wednesdays. You know, we got leadership on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So if you don't get a chance to go today, woo, then we're going to get you up on Friday. But it looks like right now we are about to get rocking and rolling. Let's give our man Byron the full spotlight so everybody can see.
Bye,
his
John.
moves. There we go. Nice.
John, you didn't give a joke.
Okay, nice. I thought my microphone went off.
I
All
got
right,
it.
all right, here we go. So Byron's in the
John,
house.
did you get my joke?
No, I didn't. Was it in the chat room?
Yeah.
No.
No. She was saying bye to you because she took you off the full spotlight.
Oh, I thought she's giving me the boot, saying you're
No.
done. Off the stage. All right, everybody. Byron, he's moving and grooving. He's got a blue shirt, blue jeans, and a blue sandbag, and he is swinging the sandbag in front of the body. He's kind of got those moves. He's got that low move going. Look at that. He's getting low with the body. He's bringing the sandbag down to the ground. We call that one the sweeper sometimes, like you're doing a sweep off the ground.
It's a sweeper.
There you go. Nice. So Byron's got a right hand sweeper going on right now. He's using, and then he switched over to the left hand. Now he's got the left hand sweeper. And you might be able to do that too, switching up from one hand to the other. Now, Byron just did a switch behind the back and then back into those sweepers. And there it goes again. So he's got the sweeper move with the behind the back exchange. What a classic move combination, Byron. That is excellent. Sweeper behind the back combo with a little bit of a toss, I might say. Byron is throwing that sandbag and then catching it. We're talking about 4 pounds coming out of the air, going down behind between the knees. That's the figure 8. And he's doing some cool figure 8s. Look at that. He's got the reversal. Oh my gosh, look at that with the right arm and the left arm. Sometimes it goes back, but then sometimes it comes around. He stirred it up a little bit, and then he popped it off the ground like popcorn. That's popcorn popping off the ground. So there we go. Byron's got to stir it up right there. He's got his hand in the witch's pot with the sandbag, and he's stirring it up, and now he's bowling it. He's at the bowling alley, swinging that arm, working that arm right there, right arm, rolling it right down the lanes, looking like strikes every time. Ooh, walking backwards, but swinging forwards, everybody. Let's talk about some creativity there. Byron has got the moves. He is swinging his arm forward and backward. He was moving forward and backward, and then went around behind his back again, back into that right arm swing. This is called the swing set exercise right here. Byron's got it off the ground, picking it up like a hot potato, and sweeping it off the ground again, moving it around. He's holding it up, and bringing it down low. Oh, it looks like, oh, he's doing the swing set with it. Look at that, getting down low, bringing it all the way up to the shoulder, bringing it all the way down to the knees, and then swinging it back up. Nice job. Like if we had some swing music going right now, you know, that the swing dancers, and they're always swinging around in the air. They got feet flying around, arms flying around. They're all flying around when they're doing the swing dance. We got a swing dance going on right now. Byron's getting ready. I saw him eyeballing that resistance bar. He's going around the back, and yep, he's bowling it away. Byron, you got about a 3-minute resistance bar exercise here. And then if, let's check in if Carrie, we got to have that breathing motto. If somebody wants to do that breathing motto, if we haven't already, who are you thinking,
No,
Carrie?
we have no one.
All right, if you want to do it, you got to put your name in the chat room if you want to do that breathing motto. Byron's marching in place. He's got both legs going up one at a time, one up and then the other one up, holding on to that resistance bar. Again, this is like he's in the parade, marching down the road, holding that baton, and leading the entire band, probably leading the whole parade. We're talking the grand marshal right here, walking down the road during the holiday parade. And he said, you know what? If somebody gets in the way, I got to move for you with the resistance bar. Here we go. Byron's walking back and forth. He's got the bar held in his hands with the knuckles up, and he is ready. He's now grooving side to side, everybody. So look at that. Byron was going forward and backwards. Now he's going side to side. He's leaning to the left, leaning to the right, left and right, left and right, leaning to the left, leaning to the right. There he goes with a little typewriter. Nice. Byron's got the typewriter going with the body. Everything's left and right, everybody. Everything you're doing right now is side to side. There you go. Byron's showing us he's spinning all the way around. We got backside view. Byron's moving it back around again, front side view. He's spinning around 180, 180, going for the 360, doing a 360 spin. Nice job, Byron. Great spin. Moving side to side, moving back in the room, moving up again. We're live on Zoom. Oh, I got that rhyme in just in time. Nice spin. Yeah. There you go. Byron with the baton spin. He's going for the win. Nice job. There you go, Byron. Tap it on the ground, holding it out again, like he is marching down the road of the holiday parade. And there might be some folks in the way. He's saying, clear the way. I got the baton spin coming through. Clear the road out. That's what you got to do. Here we go. 1 and 2. Nice job, Byron. Spinning the baton. He's got a full 360 spin. He's going down to the inchworm now, getting low, doing the low squat and using the stick for the support. So you got the balance. That's what's so great about this move. Byron's got the balance with the stick. He's getting down low. Oh, he's playing the piano. Oh my gosh, he's playing the oboe. No, he's playing the banjo. No, he's playing the bass. He's playing. Oh, now he's got the guitar going. Oh, Byron's turned this into a musical. Yeah, Byron. Oh my gosh, we have, for the first time ever, we have air guitar, the resistance bar. Byron's now holding it up for the overhead press or the chest press. He's holding it up by his chin. He's bringing it down. He's doing the bicep curl with knuckles up. Nice job, Lorraine. Nice job, Nick. You guys keep it going. Bicep curl with the knuckles up. Baton spin 1. Spinning it around, putting it on the ground. Baton spin 2. Go ahead, Byron. Give it on a countdown. Bring it on home. He's baton spinning. Here he goes. He's going to bring it home with the baton spin. Oh, a full spin. And 3, 2, and he's not done yet. And yep, he's done. Nice job, Byron. That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote.
Woo! Oh my gosh, Byron. Incredible job. That was fantastic. Let's see. I'm back here. I'm behind the scenes. Everybody, again, Byron's creativity. Carrie earlier, again, thinking about putting the pool noodle on. Today was all about being creative with your workout. I want you to have fun with your workouts. Be as creative as you can be. If you see an exercise on the app and you're thinking, I don't have that piece of equipment, think, well, what else could I maybe do that would be similar to that? And then practice those exercises. If you're thinking about exercises that we're not doing yet, and you're thinking like, I have a great creative idea, I want to share it, you got to let us know. Just like Byron did right there. He's sharing his ideas. He's sharing the flow. I thought that was terrific. And again, that's what we want from everybody. Karen is excellent on keeping track of that time. And let's check in again one more time with Carrie. Let's see if we have a breathing motto.
Nope.
How about
Nope.
Nick? Nick's got his hand up. I know
Nick already did it. Let's give
Oh.
someone else a chance.
What do you think, Nick? Let's ask Nick if he sees somebody on
Pat,
here.
okay, I got one.
Hey, Nick, how about Nick was thinking that too. Let's do it.
No,
Yeah.
no. Pat had an idea.
Oh, she had an idea.
Yeah,
Go for it.
What's her idea?
right next to you.
Ben.
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 Let me
Oh,
unmute.
nice.
Let me unmute.
I want to stay up here for this one.
You are on mute.
I'm unmuted.
Everybody, we couldn't do these workouts without the help of this guy right here. He's been working out with me since the very beginning of when we started this stuff. And we got an app now. We got
Yeah.
live streams. We got 67 workouts. We got over 150 workouts just this year alone. I think Ben, he might have almost perfect attendance. He's close to it. Ben, go ahead and take it away. Let's have a sip of water and then maybe take it away. Yeah, the water is going to help.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. Breathe out the worst. Breathe in your power so that you can reach your goals first every day.
Yes. Nice job, Ben. Ben, you always take that proper, serious attention it deserves. Everybody, let's give Ben a round of applause. Byron, Nick, Carrie, all our team leaders. We had a great group on here today. Ben, again, doing an outstanding job with that breather motto. And again, if you're on YouTube and you haven't already, like and subscribe. You can go back. You can see these exercises again. And remember, if you're on the app, you can check off exercise number 67. Wow. 67 exercises so far. And let's see if